few minutes to present what is the competition, what kind of plugin did we have, and who is the winner, and what are the prices. Okay, let's start. About the competition, like 3 months ago, we announced on different social media and via the official Matomo mailing list, we announced that we want to make a Matomo developer contest during the MatomoCamp event. That contest has one obvious goal. That goal is to create more plugins into the marketplace, to let know that creating a Matomo plugin is not hard as you can imagine. It's like pretty easy if you know how to code basic languages. And we want to make the promotion of developers, plugin, and Matomo over every open sources community like WordPress community, open source CMS communities, and other open sources communities. So first, when you want to create a plugin for Matomo, you have to identify a problem within the Matomo instance. So like, I want to make that kind of stuff, but that solution doesn't exist. So I want to troubleshoot a problem. I want to create a new functionality. I want to fix a bug. Just identify a problem and try to solve them. Solving a problem in Matomo, there is like different ways. You can contribute to the core Matomo project, like creating an issue on the GitHub, fixing the problems, and then submitting your issue, submitting a pull request to Matomo, and hopefully being approved by the Matomo official team. But it could be quite longer. You can obviously create a plugin from scratch using the starter plugin within the Matomo instance. And you can build third-party programs using the API. Every kind of solution have benefits and bad usage. API can be used by Matomo on-premise instance and cloud instances, but it have like limited scopes, so you can only manage data that is provided by the API. Creating an issue on the Matomo core platform is long, and you have to get very good skills to be approved by the Matomo teams. And the last one, the creating a plugin, is maybe the best solution, but it could only be installed on on-premise Matomo instances. So many different ways to attack a problem and many different issues to every instance. We want to thank first all the attendees, all the developers, and Matomo, which is sponsoring that competition with a gift of prizes, as you will see later in the presentation. So we will we have to show you every plugin that have been submitted to prevent revealing who is the winner. We just classed the plugins by alphabetical order, so you will see plugin in a different order, maybe as the winner. And the first one is a goal conversion export, a plugin that have been built by Benjamin Tourment, which is a French developer. This plugin, we will make a demo, but shortly, this plugin allow you to export conversion data to the Facebook API in order to get your return of investment for every campaigns you've made, like on the Meta network. So let's see how it actually works. So I have too many screens that are opened. So I've installed all the plugins that are present in the competition. It's only on a demo instance, so that's not a real instance, but with some data. And if you want to try this plugin, we have to go into websites. You can go into goal conversion export. And as you can see here, I've tested several exports, such as Google and Facebook exports. So let's see how it works. Firstly, we have to create a new conversion export. You can select a name within your exports. Then you can choose between Google and Facebook exports you can use. So in our case, we can use Facebook because Google is already supported by default in the Matomo Cloud and in Matomo Premium plugin. So here we are handling Facebook. Then we have to generate and to paste here an access token that will be created, and it will be generated, and you have to copy that token and send it to Facebook in order to get access to the file that will be generated. Here we can set up how many days the export handle, so how many days in the past we have to export to Meta. Then you just set your pixel ID, Meta access token, and here is the part that interests us. You have to select different goals here, like how many people just registered, how many people had a subscription active or just paid a product. You select that goal. So here there is like a list. So you want to track how many people have sent the contact form, which is like a demo instance. Here you just set the alias you want to match in the Meta database. And the third parameters here is just to use the value of the conversion to use as a money in the export and match the campaign revenue. So you can include or not include the revenue. And then you can save. So I won't save that because I already have one just right there. And when the file is generated, you can download the CSV file. You have to handle and to manually upload to the Meta platform, or you can generate an API endpoint, and then Meta will fetch automatically the file with that endpoint. So there is different way you can use that plugin. So this is the first plugin we've got using the submission form in our MatomoCamp websites. This is a pretty good plugin, such as every plugin we've received. So this is our first competitor. Then the second competitor we have. Maybe Jorge would like to present something.
Well, it's for me it was pretty much an aha moment when I saw this plugin. I could have used this a couple of times, because when you work with a company that has multiple Matomo dashboard users, a frequent question you will get is like, when is my report finished? When is my segment available for me to check? And this plugin deals with that, and that's pretty neat and quite awesome. And I just love this plugin. It's maybe you can show the features, yes, how it works.
Sure. We are going to see in the interface. That plugin have been coded by Valentin Barrez and Cara Sibyl, and we will just see right now how it works in the UI. So as the latest plugin, you have to go into your general settings, and then in the diagnostic area. And as you can see, we have a new menu here called Indexation Viewer. When you go in that indexation viewer here, we are still on a demo instance, so we are like low reports with like low data. But as you can see, it obviously works even on a demo instance. So here we can have every segment that we use on the website. And for every segment, we can see if the reporting process works and have done the reports. You can filter every report by status to see if the reports are okay or in error or invalidated, because you can invalidate reports using a plugin or using the command line. And here you can see every report have been generated using the archiving process within Matomo. This plugin provides a clear UI to see if the report have been processed or not, or if they are still in error. Okay. We will continue with the third plugin we've received. The third plugin we've received is segment authorization. It has been built by Ronan Chardonneau, and this plugin will allow you to edit a config file within a clear UI. So it's just a simple section in the administration. And you can edit the role that is allowed to create a new segment within your Matomo instance. So let's see. Like the two other plugins, we have to start within the backend of Matomo, the administration. Then you go to System, and in System, in General Settings. In General Settings, we can start with by clicking in the menu like Segment Authorization. And here, as you can see, the people that are able to create a segment are view users, which can be a problem of security in your Matomo instance. By default, it's admin if you never touch this plugin, but I've already tried this plugin, so I managed the value. Here, we can click and we can choose between the 4 rights that Matomo provides to our users. And you can set that creating segment is only available for writers, super user, or administrators. So it's typically a UI to prevent you to edit the config.ini.php file within your Matomo instance. It's a clear UI to manage that value. Okay, that's the 3 plugins we've received within the Matomo developer competition. But during the competition, there are very, very more plugins that have been published on the marketplace. And I will obviously just show them. They are not in the competitions. They are like not the nominee, but they are still in the class, still in the room with us. And you can obviously use them. One of the first plugin, one of the latest plugins that have been published to the marketplace is the auto login plugin can. I never test auto login plugin, but as you can see here and as you can read, it might be useful to automatically authenticate people from HTTP headers. There is a plugin called iPad Detector that have been published like a few days ago, which allow you to detect easily iPad services or iPad instead of macOS, because Matomo has little issues differentiating iPad and macOS, so it could store iPad visits into macOS visits. A plugin that I made that just allow you to paste CSS, HTML, or JavaScript code right in your Matomo instance. It's quite simple plugin. Here we have Tag Manager Extended, a plugin that allow you to add many more tags to the Tag Manager. Another plugin that allow you to chat within a widget on your dashboard with the ChatGPT, that you can ask any question you want to ChatGPT. It's not Matomo contextual, but it's an easy way to chat with ChatGPT without leaving your Matomo instance. Here is another plugin that allows you to track weather reports. So we will have a talk just after this one about that plugin creation. Here we are import annotation widgets, that another plugin from Ronan Chardonnay that allow you to bulk import annotations right in the UI at once. And in addition, with ChatGPT, you can generate a list of annotations with ChatGPT and then auto import them with that plugins. And segment horizon we already seen. So if we look at the marketplace have never been so dynamic since we start the competition. So we just write on every network that there is a competition. There are few people that works with the competition, but many people are trying to create like new plugins. There are like almost 10 new plugins within the marketplace instead of like 1 every 2 months in normal way. So this is for us a very good success. Then we are talking about ourselves. So we are the jury. We are at the initiative of the competition. And I'm presenting myself. I'm Ronan Hello. I'm a French web developer. I'm a Matomo community. I'm Matomo expert. I'm providing trainings, providing software development about Matomo, managing instance and stuff about Matomo. And also I develop theme and plugins within the Matomo marketplace. So Jorge, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, I'm many-year user of Matomo. I've been working as Matomo lead for Digitalist many years, and but nowadays I'm an operation manager for privacy at Great IT. Still focusing on Matomo, Not exclusively, but mainly. I have developed many plugins to Matomo. Some of them are premium, and I also been a contributor to some of the plugins in the marketplace. And I have also contributed to Matomo Core as well. I have many years of experience both in Matomo Core and Matomo plugin development. I have had 2 talks at least about Matomo plugin development, one this year and one previous year. The previous year was specifically about Vue.js, and this year was more generic. What else is there to say? I've been collaborating with Ronan for many years, and I'm also a trusted partner with InnoCraft Matomo, and I'm a certified Matomo master trainer.
Okay. So thank you for introducing yourself. Now we can look at the prices, because as in every competition, there are prices. Our prices are provided by Matomo himself. We just asked for the creation of that competition, Matomo. We requested some prices that you will see later, and Matomo obviously say, okay, we followed you. You can provide that price. We will provide the different prices to the winners you have to announce. So okay, the first price, the price for the winner, is €200 cash and a premium bundle for 1 year with unlimited users, which is approximately $5,000, which is the very, very, very good price, because it's the best bundle plugin you have. So it's like all the premium plugin at once in a bundle. So if you don't have that price, it will be very, very great. The second price is €150 cash and the gross bundle, which is the second bundle that Matomo provide, with almost $3,050 for 1 year. Still 1 year available and unlimited users. So still a very, very good prices. And the third one is €50 cash and content optimization bundle for approximately $1,700 for a year, and still for unlimited users. So those prices are provided by Matomo, and if you are in the list of the winner, you have to contact maybe myself or Jorge or Ronan, which actually works at Matomo, and we will bring your prices to you. Okay. Now it's time for the winner. Okay, maybe Jorge would like to start to announce something. So the winners and the podium, the list of winners are based on criteria such as quote quality, is the plugin useful for the community, sorry, I missed the grid. Quality content, is it helpful? Does it follow the Matomo developers guidelines and every stuff like that for the quality? Okay, so here we have a Matomo podium, which is quite cool. And we will start with the third winner, with the third place. And the third place is segment authorization by Ronan Chardonnot. I don't know if you can hear it, but that's a very good way of doing a plugins. So we can clap our hands, but we are still live, and there is many people in the chat. So Paris is actually writing, but Ronan is actually in a conference. But greetings and very, very, very good job. But we have to know that Ronan Chardonnot is actually not a web developer. So he learned to develop, and he's actually developing using friends, using ChatGPT almost, and the Matomo documentation to create plugins. He provides many plugins to the marketplace. Okay. Then if we announce the second place, you already know who will be the first one. But the second place actually is indexation viewer, which is this. We already see a very good plugins that is needed for every developer, every maintainer of Matomo instance. So you will have the gross plugin bundle and 150 euros cash price. So we may upload them, Valentin and I don't remember the other people, but we can clap in our hands for the team. And we saw that Valentin is in the chat and say thank you too for providing this plugin for the community. And maybe we didn't see the plugin on the marketplace such as the first one, but I think that if you agree with that, you can publish the plugin on the marketplace. It will be very great for the community. I'm just reading the chat because Valentin is talking with us in the live chat. I think there is an issue with a webhook when I use GitLab. Okay, so maybe you can write to the Matomo marketplace using marketplace@matomo.org, and maybe it will handle the issue and fix this. I will use our GitHub account. Okay, perfect. So hopefully I want to see that plugin on the marketplace. Thank you. And don't forget to create a new version for the incoming Matomo v5, which is not compatible by default with Matomo v4 plugins. Okay, and the plugin is already compatible with v5, which is perfect. Thank you. And then we have to clap in our hand for the first one, which is the goal conversion export made by Benjamin Tourment. Benjamin is not with us in the chat, but we are obviously proud of him for the plugins development. We have not more information about that, but we see our chat is actually on fire. We have like plenty of emojis in the chat, so it's very cool. All of your three have to contact us in order to get your prices, the license key for the bundle and the cash price that Matomo will send you, obviously. So we really want to thank Matomo for the prices, Jorge and the team like Ronan that help us to organize that competition. Thank you, obviously, all of us. And the competitors that make that competition possible. And everybody here that have tested the plugins, that have installed the plugin, read the code, and organize that. So thank you, and enjoy the new plugins. And that's not because the competition is finished that you have to stop creating plugins. So continue. It will be the best thing for the community and the best thing for Matomo. Thank you.